as a team to support one another. Lots of really good discussion and ideas. I think the way you have put together your project is wonderful, and I am...
Life is a math equation.
In order to gain the most, we have to change negatives
into positives.
Good afternoon and namaste. Today we are here representing Mount Venus Boarding School.
Namaste.
We are
Play Seekers SQC.
led by
Rupesh Nepal,
following
Sirisa Thapa,
Yunak Shrestha,
Manish Shrestha and Sanjeevani Pariyar.
we formed our team on 4 June 2019. We used to meet every Tuesday and Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. We were the students of grade 9.
Clay is a French word for key, and seekers are those who are seeking for new things. We want to present ourselves as Clay Seeker because we are the students who are seeking to find key to our better present and future. We formed our group in order to identify problem, analyze problem, and solve the problem to get a result of personality development. We did our case study with 3 main phases, which includes problem identification, problem analysis, and problem solution. We use tools like
control chart,
histogram,
Scatter diagram,
Line graph,
pie chart, and many more.
we have prepared a PDCA chart of this whole case study, which includes of
plan,
forming circle, naming circle,
do,
brainstorming, prioritization,
check,
physical observation, QC tools,
Act.
standardization, and continuity.
The activities to be done are planned in milestone with respect to weeks of month. We form our circle on first week of June and plan to conclude on second week of November. These are some important dates of our case study. We did brainstorming on 11 June, likewise ABC certification on 18 June.
Here is the first phase of our case study, that is identification of problems.
What problems are we facing nowadays? Let's brainstorm them.
E-craze,
Side talking,
algorithm,
Mass phobia,
can we solve this problem ourselves or do we need help of others?
the problem that you can solve ourselves are
A category,
which includes procrastination, coordinating. And the problem that you can solve with the help of others are
B category,
which includes side talk, equation. And the problem that you can solve ourselves are
C category,
which includes lying, insomnia.
The following pie chart shows the proportion of stratification of brainstorm problem, where category B is the largest, C the smallest, and category A includes 29% of the problem. Here we shortlisted A category problems.
we use a peer ranking for prioritizing our A category problem from brainstorming.
We make composite table in which we listed the frequency counter problem for pair ranking, and through that we could find that the problem with highest frequency is difficulty in maths, and its frequency is 33.
So our main problem is
difficulty in maths.
how can we observe that the students are really facing the problem difficulty in maths?
We use various methods and tools for the problem observation. For the initial observation, we have taken the result of first term and histogram was used. Also, we use TechSheet to collect the data of this whole observation.
The data we collected during our initial problem observation are managed in TechSheet, which includes grade 8 and 9. Histogram is an accurate representation of distribution of numerical data, where we found that the number of students who scored less than 40 out of 100 is 37. We went to grade 8 and 9 to observe the problem difficulty in math, which is further represented in line graph. This line graph shows that the number of boys and girls of 4 different sections of grade 8 and 9 are facing the problem difficulty in math. It is said that if you want to solve the problem, then first measure the problem. Likewise, we observed some symptoms in the student of grade 8 and 9, and we found that more number of students are for facing problem to understand word problems.
Moving to problem definition, difficulty in maths is a condition where a student is unable to understand or solve various numerical problems of set, algebra, arithmetic, or geometry.
Which chapter do you find the hardest? We went to grade 8 and 9 and did a survey on which chapter they found the hardest. The data we collected from the questionnaire is represented in this value chart. As we can see here, 16 students said that they had difficulty while learning triangles. 9 students mentioned that they had difficulty in learning indices, whereas 8 students, they stated that they had difficulty while learning profit and loss.
Similarly, this data chart is based on the grades. This data chart shows the number of students who score less than 8 marks out of 20 marks in the chapter-wise class test that was taken among the 37 students. From this observation, we get to know that maximum number of students feel difficulty in triangles.
Moving to set target, we have done set target in which we put data according to in which we listed data the problem of students. The problem of the number of students scoring less than 40 marks is 37 before our SPC case study, and we decided to reduce it up to 15.
Here is the second phase of our case study, that is problem analysis. Why do students feel difficulty in math? By using Ishikawa diagram, we have identified 4 major factors, and they are students, family, school, and process. The causes under students are
Lack of self-study, distraction.
the causes under family are
Disturbance by siblings and noisy environment.
the causes under school are
Inadequate period, no strict rules.
and the causes under process are
rote learning, lack of environment.
Then we divided the causes of Ishikawa diagram into 3 main categories, A, B, and C, and then we shortlisted the A category causes from Ishikawa diagram, which includes copying, homework, fixed mindset, and many more.
As there is a saying, millions of people saw an apple fall, but only Newton asked
Why?
We did Weimer analysis to find out the root cause of problem. Here is a sample Weimer analysis of irregular study.
Irregular study. Why?
Lack of time management.
Why?
Improper schedule.
Why?
Too idealistic schedule.
Why?
Unaware about the application of SMART. So the root cause of irregular study is unaware about the application of SMART. Likewise, the root cause of rote learning is
Inadequate practice.
The root cause of fear of failure is no strong foundation.
The root cause of lack of self-study is negative attitude towards subject.
And lastly, the root cause of fixed mindset is impatience.
we use various methods like questionnaire, Weibull formulas, and checking practice copies to observe the root cause among the students. The data collected from the observation is now analyzed by using a tool for data analysis. As we can see here, inadequate practice has frequency 36, cumulative frequency 36, and cumulative frequency percentage 28.34%. From the Pareto chart, we can see that inadequate practice, less interest in study, unaware about the application of SMART, no strong foundation, and copy homework are the primary root causes of the problem difficulty in maths.
The best way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics.
Discard a diagram acclimate to show the relation between cause and effect. Here, cause is practice time and effect is the marks obtained. We can say that if the student's practicing time is increased, then the marks obtained will also gradually increase. Also, this discarded diagram is positively correlated.
This octopus diagram shows the negative effects of difficulty in math. The negative effects are exam phobia,
Less creativity.
Low grades in exam.
Mental pressure.
Humiliation and many others.
Here is the final phase of our case study, that is problem solution phase.
To mitigate the specific root cause of main problem, we decided countermeasures like interaction and observation, mathematical quiz, mathematical treasure hunt.
Here is the 5W1 chart of the orientation.
What?
Orientation and interaction program
Why?
to make students aware about following schedule and develop positive attitude towards the math.
Where?
In classroom,
when?
2nd September 2019, Monday, 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Who?
Place regards to the targeted students,
How?
delivering the importance of math and discussing ways to build an effective schedule.
We plan all the activities using activity mathematics. We plan to mitigate the specific root cause and expected outcome from them. And we also plan who, when, where, and how to do the activities.
To mitigate the root cause no strong foundation, we did peer teaching. We expected students to build up confidence about basic formulas. Students did peer teaching every Tuesday in math year for 20 minutes in classroom by making teams and discussing about various topics.
Here is the implementation phase of our case study. Firstly, we did orientation and interaction where we discussed about various schedule making strategies. Likewise, we did peer teaching, which is one of the best way of learning, as students can freely discuss about the problems with their friends. Here, students discussed about the problems they are facing while learning. Likewise, we did practice and presentation, and we also took Viva test. Moreover, in order to make learning maths more fun, we have done maths treasure hunt, mathematical race, and mathematical quiz. We have also done board tests and class tests, as well as we suggested the students to take remedial class for improving their grades in math. Here is a picture of our circle meeting. As there is a saying, nothing is possible when it is only one-sided. We whole team has worked very hard to make this case study successful.
To check the results more accurately, we have an histogram of final observation, in which we put data according to the result of second interpretation, and our histogram shows that the number of students scoring less than 40 marks is 21.
Control chart simply checks for the occurrence of the problem in the regards of the lines and graphs. Here, 16 is the upper control limit and 8 is the lower control limit. And after we plotted our extracted data, we can see that the line stays between our upper limit and lower limit, and hence we can say that our problem difficulty in maths is well controlled in grade 9.
Similarly, we have a control chart in the marks obtained by the students of grade 8 in different class tests, and we will find that the process is being effective.
Before, 37 students were suffering by the problem difficulty in math, but now it is 17. Now it is 21, which means we have reduced 16 successfully. 30% of students had low grades before. Now only 17% students have low grades. Which thus, the percent of the students who were good in math increased from 70% to 83%.
Also, students have started showing their keen interest in mathematics and have developed a feeling of self-respect. Also, they are being more self-confident in their own math equation and asking more related questions to the chapter.
Working in a team like this is an ample opportunity for us, since we are highly benefited. We build up our self-confidence,
Solve problem solving skill,
Knew the causes, effects, and solution measures of difficulty in maths.
Develop cooperative skills,
And enhancement of digital literacy.
our solver has districts of Inserpa Library for the implementation and observation to create creative ways to practice mathematics, continuously work on execution project.
At last, we would like to thank all our parents, teachers, school administration, and friends who have motivated us and supported us in our case study. Also, we would like to thank all the unseen hands that have helped us in this case study. Now, we would like to conclude our presentation with the saying, if I were beginning my studies again, I would start with mathematics.
thank you.
Together we can.
Blown away by your dedication to your project, you can clearly see you have worked so well as a team to support one another. Lots of really good discussion and ideas. I think the way you have put together your project is wonderful, and I am sitting here saying, wow. We've seen like quite a few of these concepts in your class the other day, so it's good that you have identified that trying to solve word problems is something you need to work on, because we identified that the other day too when we were discussing our feedback after we had taught the class, and we said identifying word problems is something that you need to work on. So that is good that you are also noticing that from all of your data collection. Very good.
I really do think that if our children back in Scotland are able to present anything like you guys today, we will be very, very, very proud teachers.